we have a basic understanding of how most things have happened since the history of humanity, of humankind, okay? We have a basic understanding of how those things go down or went down, or we have, like, we're pausing the recording for a minute. I hate people. I literally was just talking about how I wish people would be nice, but this jackass is not being nice. I don't understand. He's telling me to go faster. I'm on a motorcycle, dude. If I'm not going fast enough for you, you are obviously looking to get a speeding ticket. I don't know what else to say. I just don't. I'm gonna rant about something for a minute. If you have a problem with how fast I'm going, go around. Go get your own speeding ticket, okay? Just because I'm on a motorcycle doesn't give you a reason to be pissed off at me, okay? Or to just be a piece of shit, okay? I'm literally out here just trying to enjoy something that brings me happiness. Why do you have to crush that for people? Why do you have to dampen that mood? Why do you have to legitimately be a fucking asshole for no reason? For no apparent reason. What is up, everybody? Welcome back yet again to the Blue Ninja Guy YouTube channel, and I'm just going to preface this right off the bat by saying if you guys are seeing this video, that is an absolute miracle. It's just, I'm just being completely honest. Welcome back to yet another Ask Reddit Moto vlog. I tried to do a second part to the one that I just uploaded last week, which was I go onto the Reddit board discussion place, whatever you want to call it, called r/AskReddit, and I get a bunch of screenshots of things that I find interesting or want to talk about, and I go through and talk about them, and that's what we did. We made it through all the topics today, somehow, one way or another. I have tried to record this video 3 times. Hopefully the third time, everything actually worked. The first time, the camera stopped working, just entirely, just didn't record, just decided to just say, hey, F you, buddy, you're not going to get anything recorded. So that was fun. All fine and dandy. I have technical issues all the time. The second time, it looked like I finally was going to get to record it. I go home to edit it today, go into it, and my microphone was halfway unplugged, and it got none of my audio. So the entire recording was botched. And then, here we are, come day 2 of me trying to record it. Hold on, there's hair in my face from my helmet, and it's bothering me. Day 2 of me trying to record it, which is today, and I finally get it recorded. And I just had so much that happened during this recording that just made it not even, like, what the video was supposed to be anymore. So, again, like I said, if you're seeing this, that's a miracle. I really appreciate it. Preface this by saying this is not like a normal video that I do or would upload. But me, in the moment, right now, I'm very emotional about a certain topic, and something happened while I was out moto vlogging today that just kind of sent me off and sent me on a rant, and it changed the entire vibe of the entire recording. And when I started the recording, I was also already dehydrated and tired and hot and had been in the sun all evening, and was just going to push through and persevere because I had to do it to get a recording ready to get for video upload time. And then whatever happened during the video happened. There was a road rager that came up and was just being an absolute jerk face for zero reason, and yeah, and it just kind of sent me into a rant. But yeah, so anyways, I'm gonna be done rambling. I just wanted to preface the video with all of that. So if you guys are seeing this, I hope you guys enjoy. As always, if you do, leave a like or in a comment and consider subscribing. Or if not, that's fine too. It's completely your guys' decision, up to free will, but it helps me out a lot. So yeah, anyways, enjoy the whatever this video ends up being. Welcome, everybody, to attempt number 3, like I had probably already said in the intro, about trying to record this Ask Reddit video. Today we're doing it on the Beast instead of the 400 Makoto, and as always, we start her up. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. I am just getting done at my volunteer part-time job thingy, and we're heading from that to go out and record. I'll do a little bit more explaining now, because I had to fly past the kids. Anyways, what was I saying? Actually, wait, no, we're gonna go this way. Let's rev it for him. Happy race times. Cool. I did have to get cooled off. I was sweating big time. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, I'm leaving my part-time job thingy, whatever you want to call it. I don't really know what to call it. But yes, this is my third attempt at recording this part 2 of the Ask Reddit video. The first time I tried, my camera wasn't even recording. The second time I tried was the same day, and it ended up recording, but I didn't realize it until I went to edit the video together today, because you guys know how I am. I'm wild with my time, and I'm always doing something. I went to edit it, the microphone was halfway unplugged, so it didn't record any of the audio, which obviously is a no-no in a video where you guys have to hear me talk. So there wasn't really any way around that. So I'm gonna do this for a third time. I think this phone holder is working for today. I'm not sure. With me switching it around and stuff, I don't have an actual phone holder for my bike. I just kind of rig something up and make it work. So yeah, so there it is. But with no further ado, I'm gonna stop rambling. Is this gonna work? Phone. Thank you. Okay, it said wrong pattern. Incorrect pattern. You guys are watching that camera for there. You're not watching me do my pattern. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, we're gonna jump right into it. First topic. What is one thing you absolutely hate for no reason? For no reason at all? I hate bananas, which is kind of not 100% true, because I do have a slight reason for hating bananas, but it is mostly an inside joke between me and my friends and Joy that I absolutely hate bananas. Where this started is, if you guys haven't noticed already from some of my videos, I am very good at getting fake angry, okay? I'm not actually that angry of a person. Don't be wrong, we all get angry, I get that. But I'm very good at acting fake angry and feeding into it and immediately like turning it off because I'm just angry. And it's funny. It's funny to see somebody get angry at something that you shouldn't get angry at. Anyways, I digress from that specific part of this conversation. I don't like bananas, okay? And we were playing a game one day between me and my friends and Joy. Or not me and my friends, no, me, Joy, another one of our friends, and I. Sorry, I'm really bad at talking already. I've been out in the heat for the past couple hours. You're gonna have to just bear with me through this process. We were playing a game where we would give a person a topic and they would have to go on a rant about it, and just whoever did the best rant was the best fake angry person, I guess. I don't know, we didn't really have a point, we were just doing it for fun because we were bored. And the first topic they gave me was bananas, and what they didn't realize about that fact is that I actually had the slightest thing to go off on about bananas, and I went in on bananas, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I went in for like a solid 15-20 minutes, blue in the face, just absolutely annihilating the existence of bananas. And the reason that I got so angry at them is because I almost choked and died on one when I was a child. Like, actually, my mother had to perform the Heimlich on me, and I shot a chunk of mushy-ass banana out of my mouth and out of my gullet. It landed on the table, and ever since then, I just don't want to eat bananas. Not because I'm traumatized, just because they're stupid. Bananas are stupid. Why are they yellow? What thing that looks tasty is yellow? Things look pretty that are yellow. Nothing that looks yellow looks tasty. I don't understand that concept, okay? And then, second off, why are they curved, okay? Banana dick having ass, literally, you know, is where that term came from. That's not a compliment, by the way, if somebody tells you that, or if you get told that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a compliment. So, like, we're already using it as something to offend people with, and it's just not cool. Also, like, why you mushy, bro? Why you so mushy, bro? Disgusting. Disgusting. Disgusting! Whatever that meme is. But yeah, so on top of the fact that it almost choked me and died when I was a child, I also just don't like them. I think they're stupid, and I'm not a huge fan of bananas. But I don't really have like a major reason for it. I just kind of hate bananas. So yeah, that's what I hate for no reason. I went on that topic way too hard and for way too long. We're gonna have to get through these. I digress. Next topic. What are you really good at remembering? I'm really good at remembering video games, okay? Now, let me explain. I'm going to explain all these. I don't know why I preface this with let me explain, but I'm going to continue to do it anyways. You know why? Because... Actually, I don't have a good answer for that. Anyways, let me finish explaining. So, basically, I'm really good at remembering entire playthroughs of video games, even down to, like, the minute secrets and things to find and stuff like that. And I don't know why, because I can't remember anything else. I'm bad at remembering to do my job. I'm bad at remembering to upload. I'm bad at... I have no memory, like, at all of, like, elementary years, almost none of middle school, almost none of high school, and I probably can't tell you what I wore yesterday. Yeah, no, actually, I can't tell you what I wore yesterday. I don't remember. But for some reason, you can go put me on an old PS2 game that I grew up on, and I guarantee you I could play through that, navigate the UI, everything like I had never stopped playing it. Might take me 5 minutes to remember, but, like, I'm telling you, I could jump in and just play it again. Or like Elden Ring. I know it's still kind of a newer game, so it makes sense to be fresh in our minds, but, like, doesn't matter how many times I go back through and play that game. I can remember where most everything is and what there is to do. Because I just enjoy playing video games, I guess, and that makes me remember it better. Not 100% sure. But yeah, I'm really bad at remembering everything other than video game stuff and important dates that revolve around Joy and I and the boys. Because those are actually important things to remember. I digress. Next topic. Also, if you guys sick and tired of hearing me say I digress, I don't know what to tell you because it's my favorite word right now. What is one thing you wish existed in this world? Okay. I very specifically remember what I have to say about this topic because I have gone in on it twice. This is about to be the third time. I really wish anti-gravity chambers were a thing. And I don't just mean anti-gravity chambers as in, like, training for astronauts or, like, something you can pay to go do at an amusement park or something like that. No, like, I wish that anti-gravity chambers, like, oh my gosh, what is choking me today? Oh, if you guys keep seeing me messing with my mask, I don't know what it is, but something is trying to choke me. Anyways, what was I saying? I'm not sure. Oh, anti-gravity chambers. Yeah. I should probably slow down before I go speeding through this town where there might or might not be officer of the police academy graduates. Ouch. Anyways, what was I talking about for the third time? Anti-gravity chambers. Yeah, I wish anti-gravity chambers were a thing in real life, because imagine just relaxing in zero gravity. You know what I'm saying? You get home from work, you had a long day, you go shower, and then you just go chill out in your anti-gravity room. You grab your Switch, you grab some comfy blankets, you have the, like, imagine it's like a spherical, or a cylinder, or a cube even, and you have the whole thing, like, lined in comfy pillows and blankets and cushions and stuff, and you just, like, you come up to a soft spot and you kind of nuzzle in, and then you just kind of elbow it, and you just slowly, gradually move to the other side, and, like, hey, what's up, people on other types of two-wheeled things? I think one of them was on three wheels. I don't know. I can't really tell, though. I don't inject that hard. Anyways, but, like, what was I talking about for the fourth time? Oh, yeah. And, like, say you had a blanket in there, okay, you know, and you want to get all tucked in, or you're going to be made into a Rito, okay, you just grab it and you just kind of twirl in the anti-gravity, and eventually you just get wrapped up in a burrito, you know what I'm saying? And you're just watching TV, or playing a Switch, or playing video games, or however you want to do it. Or, like, say you could sleep in zero gravity, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, say that you had a bed that, like, felt like it was zero gravity, you know, that you were just floating, you know, to go to sleep. That would be sick. That would be pretty insane. I think that would be a really cool thing to experience. Because I'm not going to go to space. If you guys haven't seen my video about going to space in 60-something miles, you should probably go find it. It's on my TikTok or my Instagram. But thank you to Isaac Newton for inventing gravity, and now we can no longer go to space and experience zero gravity for ourselves. You have to be an astronaut, and that's kind of bullshit. So thanks, Newton, and I digress. I need my gloves to work. Why are they not working today? Fine, I'll use my index finger like I'm 85. I mean, I already feel like I'm 85, but, like... Okay, next topic. If you were the main character in a movie of your life, what would the audience be screaming at you to do right now? Probably pay attention to the damn road. I'm on a motorcycle, going through Reddit topics, talking to you guys with my hands off the handlebars, and I'm kind of just driving aimlessly without a real direction. So, you guys could even be doing this now, because you're technically watching me as if this was a movie just produced on the budget, that was used to make the Rocky movies. I don't apologize, because those are just awful movies. Anyways, yeah, that's probably what they'd be doing right now. Other than that, I do zero interesting things with my life, so they really have nothing else to even be intrigued about enough to have watched to this point in the movie, if they're like watching a whole movie about my life. But if for some reason you've made it to this point in my life in this film that doesn't exist, that I'm talking about hypothetically, you should probably yell at me to pay attention to the road and stop doing what I'm doing right now, and do it like a normal person and go sit at home in front of a computer with a microphone and just kind of stand there and read off a script, which obviously I'm not doing. This is all unscripted, because I don't have a script. Sorry. Not that that's a bad thing if people do YouTube videos on scripts. I'm just not doing that. I'm doing it on a motorcycle because I feel quirky. Okay. I digress. I think that was pretty much all I had to say on that one. Again, I do apologize if it feels like I have low energy. I have been working, and doing this video for the third time with the same topics is kind of debilitating. And yes, I could have chose new topics. That would be possible if the internet had any good quality content coming out of it recently, but there's not. And I scrolled for a while and I found nothing, so I was like, screw it, I'll just record it for a third time and hope it works this time. Actually, I should check my microphone. I think we're good. We're good. Next topic. What's your comfort food? Mine is shepherd's pie. Something very simple. Obviously, I feel like everyone's comfort food is going to be like soup. Like, if you're thinking like just overall comfort foods, okay, you know what I'm thinking? Like, you're thinking like soup or yeah, pretty much soup. Soup, 7-Up, and crackers. It would be me if I'm thinking about comfort foods for when I just want to have a comfort meal and I'm sick or something like that. But no, mine's shepherd's pie. Like, for an actual like comfort food that I have a reason for. I don't know why. I love shepherd's pie. Like, every time my mom made it or makes it, she has to make it in 2 batches. I'll have one batch one night and then the next batch for leftovers over the rest of the week, because I just am obsessed with it. And actually, Joy, she recently, God, she's an amazing, just wonderful woman. Also, we're gonna take a direction that I don't know where it goes. We're gonna get lost on purpose because that sounds like fun, I think. Right? Yeah. Let's go get lost together. Woo, that's fun. That will never not be fun. Is that a police officer? Please don't tell me that's... Okay, no, that's not a police officer. I was going to say, the one time I decided to start having fun on this trip, other than revving my bike for the kids, because it's fun and they enjoy it. What were we talking about? Comfort food, shepherd's pie. My beautiful fiance, who is an amazing woman, she made it for me. She found a way on TikTok, though, that I've never had it before, and she did it, and it was incredible. She made shepherd's pie inside of the shell of a baked potato and covered it in cheese. Oh my God. Okay, first off, this woman can cook, okay? Joy is a fucking cook, okay? She is a savant when it comes to food, okay? Like, she has a homemade chicken and dumpling recipe that one of her friends' fathers stole and took to a fair and won first prize, okay, in the cook-off. She's just that good at everything. This woman exists in like perfection in my eyes. Obviously nobody's perfect, but perfect for me. Anyways, I started talking about food. This was supposed to be about food, not my lovely fiance, but I make everything about her anyways, and you guys are probably bored of hearing it, but I don't care. But yeah, shepherd's pie. That's my answer. I don't know, actually, I feel like that should be a common comfort food, in my opinion. I don't know why, I just do. Just because if you've never had it, first of all, if you've never had it, you should go have it, because I said so. And it's great. But also, like, beside that, like, it's just warm, and it's very hearty, and it's filling, and it's good for you. Like, it's not bad stuff either. And you just feel better when you eat it, and you can either mush it all together or eat the separate parts. So it's good for people with OCD in one direction and with it in the other direction, and people, if you're normal and don't have any issues, you can eat it however you want as well. So anyways, I digress. That's my comfort food discussion. Who's behind me? Not a police officer. Does that... Actually, it'd probably help if there was, because I could ask for directions. Am I going to use my GPS? Absolutely not. That's all I have to say on that topic. If you could witness one moment from history exactly as it happened, but you couldn't change anything, what moment would you choose? Okay, so I'm going to preface this with, so I'm going to answer this question how I want to, and I'm going to read the question the way that I want to. Because whoever the author is of the question, thank you for the question, but I'm turning it into my own thing. Sorry. I'm a little aggressive today. I don't know what's going on. I think it's because I'm hot. And I'm tired. And I really need water. And I probably shouldn't be. Do I know where that goes? You know, we're going to find a random road and we're going to turn on it here in a minute. These people look like they need help. There's not much I could do on a motorcycle, though, but I kind of want to make sure they're all good. Are you good? Okay. Cool. Awesome. Okay. I just got to be friendly. Spreading the joy. Be friendly. Be another fellow human being that you would want someone else to be to treat you. The golden rule, right? That's the golden rule? I don't know. Fuck, I was supposed to take a random turn. That one's only one lane, though, and that's a little sketch. I kind of want to don't do that. Don't do that on the motorcycle. Anyways, we're going to answer this question. I remembered what we were talking about. Oh my gosh, this day should go down in history. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to answer this question in the preface that you are in an invincible bubble, basically. So basically, say you're putting on a VR headset. You're there, you can experience everything, you can't touch anything, can't mess with anything, but nothing that happens can hurt you, okay? You know what I'm saying? Now, that being said, I want to witness the meteor hit the Earth that killed the dinosaurs. Now, hear me out. I don't want to watch the dinosaurs die, because that's really sad, and it's really sad, and we don't like sad things, and it's really sad to think about, so I don't want to see that. But what I do want to see is I want to be there in the spot or within the radius that the meteor hits, okay, and watch it hit and just see the beautiful magnificent destruction that comes with... Is that cop pulling over? I can't tell. But like, let me start over. We have a basic understanding of how most things have happened since the history of humanity, of humankind, okay? We have a basic understanding of how those things go down or went down, or we have, like... We're pausing the recording for a minute. I hate people. I literally was just talking about how I wish people would be nice, but this jackass is not being nice. I don't understand. He's telling me to go faster. I'm on a motorcycle, dude. If I'm not going fast enough for you, you are obviously looking to get a speeding ticket. I don't know what else to say. I just don't. Like, how awful do you gotta be, dude? I don't get it. I really don't. There's 2 lanes. You can go around me, dude. I don't... I'm gonna rant about something for a minute, and then we'll get back to the topic, okay? This is now the 2nd or 3rd recording in a row that I have had somebody try to pick a fight with me, because that's what he was just doing. He was like, yeah, come on, let's pull over. This is the 3rd time in recent rides, and twice on a recording, that somebody has tried to pick a fight with me just because of the fact that I'm on a motorcycle and I'm existing in my own world. I'm not bothering people. I'm not recklessly driving around other people, okay? I'm not causing any problems. You can go around me, and I'm driving the speed limit. That's what... I don't drive under the speed limit. I don't go 15 under. If you have a problem with how fast I'm going, go around. Go get your own speeding ticket, okay? Just because I'm on a motorcycle doesn't give you a reason to be fucking pissed off at me, okay? Or to just be a piece of shit, okay? I'm literally out here just trying to enjoy something that brings me happiness. Why do you have to crush that for people? Why do you have to dampen that mood? Why do you have to legitimately be a fucking asshole for no reason, for no apparent reason? Like, and that's why, like, to people like that, it's funny. It's funny to me because, like, you're gonna let me make you angry over something like that, okay? And this is not me. This is not ruining my day. I'm not mad. I just want to know, for those of you people out there who get mad and yell at other people, like, through their cars over something that they're doing on the road, okay? Like, what's your fucking problem? What's your deal, okay? Why do you have an issue, okay? I don't understand. Because there's a million people out there in the world, okay? Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes while driving, which, don't get me wrong, I have a tendency to get upset sometimes when somebody does something really stupid, but I'm not gonna go chase them down and, like, yell at them through my window and cuss them out and degrade their existence as a human, okay? I'm definitely not gonna do it to somebody on two wheels who is, dude, I don't understand why people have to be the way that people are. That make, like, legitimately stuff like that makes me want to stop trying to be happy. And I'm not going to, because that's, like, what I stand for, is trying to stay happy. But I genuinely cannot, like, there's only, that stuff like that makes me lose more hope, lose more faith in humanity every fucking day, every day. I already know that this world is messed up and there's nothing I can do to change that, but the things that I do try to do to try and change that, and to try and make the world a better place, and to make it better for other people, and to give other people a reason to encourage other people, and it would hopefully trickle on and have an impact so where we can just be happy that we exist and be happy that other people exist in our same world, because that's a miracle, you know? But, like, every time I see something like that, I'm like, why am I trying? Why do I try to make people happy? Why do I try to be happy myself? Like, why do I go out and do the things that I do and exist the way that I do and be nice to people and be considerate and like, don't be a dick on the roads and don't put other people's lives in danger? Why do I do that? Because if I'm doing the right thing and I'm doing my own thing in my own lane, literally and you know, metaphorically, and I'm not bothering people, but they still come at me like that, why? Why do I do it? I would have gotten the same response if I'd acted like everybody else out here and I was a fucking asshole to everybody, and I didn't care about other people's existences around me. I would have gotten the same response. Why do I get that response for not doing anything wrong? Like, I don't know if that's gonna go in the video or not, but I am just, anyways, we were talking about Reddit discussions. Yes. So anyways, I would like to witness that, because in history we have a basic understanding, or we have movies made or anything else that can kind of display in a roundabout way the way that we think something happened. You know what I'm saying? Or like we have in a computer AI, like we put in stuff and they generate it and it makes it look cool, and it kind of gives us an idea of what it looks like, or what it was like, or what it sounded like, or whatever else. And all that's fine and dandy, but like, I genuinely feel like anything in like past history of the earth, like beyond human existence, is harder for us to replicate or truly understand the true scale and size of, which I could be wrong. I could be speaking completely wrong and have zero clue what I'm talking about. And we scientists and AI and computers could know exactly what they're talking about and what they are rendering, or like the movies that have been made in the most realistic fashion might be true, which I'm not talking about Jurassic Park, even though it's great movies. But like, I feel like witnessing like the human brain cannot comprehend the amount of destruction that that meteor would have caused, or how it would have actually looked. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, and if we have, that's cool, but like, you can watch a movie on pretty much anything in the world. You really can. And there are probably movies out there, I think, about the meteor hitting, but like, I don't feel like, I feel like everything else in today's modern day and age you can witness through media, whether it happened there or not. There's been a dramatization of it, and the dramatization is probably more interesting than watching the real thing, unless you just want to watch the real thing out of genuine curiosity, which everyone's going to have a different answer for this, for the most part, unless you're someone that, like, you know, I want to go see Hitler, or I want to go see this, or I want to go see that, or like, I want to go see this serial killer. Why did I only think of bad things? I guess that's just the things that we latch onto as humans, which is another thing that really kind of sucks, that's how we're designed. I don't want to go on another rant about something negative, so I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Also, I ended up finding where I was. I ended up knowing where that road led. I just forgot about the in-between part that I'd never ride. But yeah, no, I just think it would be cool to witness the meteor hitting, like in its true form of destruction, because sometimes destruction can be beautiful, you know. So I think this is the road that I need. Yeah, this is the road that I need. This is the road that I need. I have my turn signal on. Dude, that's 2 people. That is 2 people in the last, what, 15 minutes? Like, what is the problem? I had my turn signal on for like a quarter mile. I'm genuinely losing it. We need to go to the next topic. I digress. Moving on. Big bump. What is something you learned embarrassingly late in life? What the word digress is and what it means and how to use it, because now it is my favorite term that I have learned it as of like 6 months ago, and it's going to stick with me for forever. And I feel like, which I could be wrong in this statement, but I genuinely feel like learning something after you're past the fully development point, like learning something outside of school, or learning something real worldly, or learning something after you're old enough to really appreciate the fact that you learned something. Because, like, let's be fair, 99% of us in school didn't really want to be there. And even though some of us cared about school, we cared about school for the wrong reasons. Because the way that the school system, most school systems are set up, I can't speak about them in other countries, but I'm just going to speak off of my experience and with the American school system. What's going on with my camera? Oh, my camera restarted because it hit that 30-minute mark. Man, we've been recording for a while. What's this one's battery life at? Oh, we're good. I do need to probably burn through these because I've wasted half of my recording ranting about humanity. But anyways, I feel like we don't really appreciate the fact that we are learning knowledge when we're in school. We're more focused on learning the knowledge to get a good grade. And then if you were like me, once you got the good grade, you no longer needed that knowledge. So it was kind of like you cram it, you learn how to apply it. You do it, you apply it, you pass the test, you move on, and then you forget about it because you have to make room for the next thing that you have to cram for a new grade. You're not really trying to learn for the sake of learning and the fact of having knowledge and the enjoyment of like, hey, I'm getting smarter every day. We do it for the wrong reasons. So now that I'm not in school, obviously, anymore, and if I learn something now, it's out of I come across it and I experience it and then I learn from it, or it's I hear something that piques my curiosity and then I go on a deep dive about it because I genuinely want to learn about the topic because I'm interested in it. And things like that make it stick more. I remember and have knowledge of a lot more things that I have learned since I've been out of school than anything that I ever learned while I was in school. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have a bunch of random knowledge from school, like the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, so the reason that I'm bringing all this up is because I learned digress, which is something super minor, you know what I'm saying? It's just a word, but it's something that I learned when the concept of knowledge was interesting to me later in life, and now that I know what the word is, I find it extremely interesting, and I find it funny to use all the time, even if it's not. I think so. But I enjoy it, and that is a word that will stick with me, and I will have a memory with that. And I have, which, not that a word is sentimental, I mean, it can be depending on who you are, but like, yes, that's something I learned late in life. But I also think I learned about knowledge itself later in life, and I wish that going through school would have been different, because I wish I would have been excited to learn for the sake of learning it, not for the sake of I'm going to be tested on this. So that's something else I guess you could take away from that I didn't really intend to be a point. Wow, we're getting really deep today. What is going on? Oh, that's the side of the road. I digress. Literally. Next topic. Also, this road is so good. I have not rode this road in forever, and I did not intend to ride this road today. This is purely an accident. And it's good. It's good. This is great. I think I needed this. I'm honestly probably not even going to upload this video, and I'm probably just talking to myself, and I'm probably going to miss my upload date this Sunday, or I'm going to upload the entire thing uncut and raw, and I'm just gonna tank my channel because of it. No clue. We'll see how I feel tonight. What could you buy? Wait, next topic. I almost forgot. What could you buy with the money that you currently have in your bank account? So do you guys know those suckers that you get, like, say you went to, like, which this is a really fond memory for myself and probably only myself, but like, say you went to like a thrift store, or like some doctor's offices had these, or like they're in random little buckets at restaurants every once in a while, like mom and pop's restaurants, not like McDonald's or steakhouses or something like that. But you guys know those little like suckers that were almost the same texture and powdery sugar as like a Smartie, you know what I'm saying? And you would take it and you would like mark the top of it because it was flat on the top and it was kind of shaped like a disc, and like you would take your teeth and make the weird teeth marks in it on the top of it with your teeth, and you keep scraping away at it to make the cool thing in the top, because you could do that with your teeth and the saliva and everything else like that. And then it would eventually break right down the middle, or one of the edges would break off, and then you'd lose your patience with it and you'd bite the whole thing, and good sucker. Yeah, they cost 25 cents at most places that I've ever seen. That's what I could afford. Also, if I just unlocked a memory for you with that sucker, if for some reason you're watching to this point in the video after everything else that we've been through with it, you're welcome, because I had that, like, that hit me when I first looked at this topic, which is now like over a week ago. Yeah, I digress. Next topic. What do you think is undoubtedly getting out of hand? I really want to go back. I don't want to go back on it. The deer. Ooh, it's a little tiny buck. A little spike. Oh, wait, I don't know. It might get bigger. It's still velvet season, but he does look pretty small. Hey, buddy. Hey. He's just chilling out. I'm not scaring him or nothing. He's just casually going away. Have a good existence. Try not to get shot this hunting season. He's a little skinny, though. I can see his rib cage. I hope he's all right. Deers are such beautiful creatures. They really are. I really think deers are just so pretty. Yeah, what were we talking about? What do you think is undoubtedly getting out of hand? The thing that I talked about earlier with humanity. But also the internet. I genuinely think the internet is 100% getting out of hand. With just the direction that it's going. Which I guess I'll slightly talk on that super quickly. But I have not had a presence on the internet for another deer. I'm gonna quietly go past this one too. Just get out of neutral. Hey! There's not a car behind me. Oh, I was gonna sit here and talk. Okay. Bye, deer. Wait, there's another one up here? Oh my gosh! Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to go slow for the rest of this trip. Wonder if I can cruise up on them. There's still nobody behind me. Hi, deer. Hi. How are you? Do you have spots? Oh, that's a baby. It looked like the spots were still fading away. But that's a baby. A baby deer. Undoubtedly getting out of hand. The internet. I have not had a presence on the internet for that long. I think, what has it been, like 2 years now? Which feels like a really long time to me. But also at the same time doesn't feel like a really long time. Sorry, the way that I worded that was wrong. Saying that it's been 2 years is insane, because 2 years sounds a lot longer than it's actually been. But I guess it has been 2 years at this point. Anyways, I haven't had a presence on the internet for that long, but even in the time that I have been on the internet, for those 2 years, the internet has drastically gotten worse, in my opinion. Just people-wise, content-wise, the way that the companies that own the platforms that we all upload our stuff on have handled things, the direction that just the world is going in, and how it's all just plastered on the internet. It's just not going in a fantastic direction, and I think the internet is getting out of hand. And that's not me saying that I think something should be done about it on a legal standpoint, because that's a huge another battle. I'm not giving any controversial input on whether I think the government should or should not be involved on the internet. I just think that it comes down to people. I just think that people need to be better. I think that people need to do better, and I think we need to have just better things put out there. So yeah, that's my answer for that one. Yeah, this video is way more serious than I wanted it to be. It wasn't the first time I recorded it. The first time I recorded it, it was a lot of fun, which sucks, because I literally can't use that recording. What was the most rumored story in your story town / area? The fact that Ohio is a cool place to be. Some people say that. I don't know why they say it. I don't know where they get this false information, but some people do say stuff like that. So yeah, so that's fun. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, though. I did grow up in a small town. I still live in the small town. And I'm not gonna say I hated it, because I didn't. I loved my growing up. For what of it that I remember. But like I genuinely had a great upbringing, and I can't thank my parents enough for what they've done and where they put me and the experiences that they gave me. But the small town shit sucks. I hate small towns, and if I have a choice, I will never again, once I move, live in a small town. Never. I don't like it. I don't like the sibling fucking, the cousin fucking, because that is undoubtedly happening, because everyone in my school, other than me and the few other stragglers, were related in some way, shape, or form, which is disgusting. Disgusting! And then, but yeah, pretty much it. Just people being like, oh, dude, this is like such a cool place. Or like, no, dude, you just haven't seen this place. You should go here. And every time I would go or do the next thing, it was just as much of a shithole as it was before. So yeah, there's that. I digress. How many more of these do I have? Well, actually, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna burn through them. What's your favorite productivity hack that actually works? Music and lying to myself. Let me explain. Obviously music. I think that was like everyone's answer on this Reddit thing that happened. Reddit post, forum, thread. I don't know how Reddit works. I've been doing it for like 3 weeks. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, music and lying to myself. The lying to myself part comes as in I hype myself up and I make myself think that it's going to be fun, or I make it a game in my head and I try to have fun doing it. And if I do it while dancing and singing along to the music, it either works and I do have a slight amount of fun with it, or I still get it done, because at the end of it, it was like, even if it wasn't fun, I got myself up, I got myself motivated, I got into it, I did it, and I listen to music, and it's never a bad time when you're listening to music. So there's that. Next topic. This one's kind of funny. And I don't... Oh, wait, I think I remember the title of the song now. Actually. I don't know, I'll just read it. This one does have a not safe for work tag on it. So... But don't, it's not actually not safe for work. I don't know, it's funny, okay? Laugh at it, it's a joke. Okay, now that you're done laughing, thank you. A stripper asks you what song you want to play when she's up on stage. What are you going with? Good Looking by Dallas Dixon. That one would get me fucking going. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't heard the song, I think it's called Good Looking by Dixon Dallas, or Dallas Dixon, because it's just a banger song, and watching a stripper go ham to that would be a fantastic time. So yeah, why my mother is calling me. She was just checking. I guess my sibling did not hear me say that I was going to go out and record, and they have been home for a while and expecting me at home, because we were at the same thing, and they went straight home and I didn't. And my mother just wanted to call and check in to make sure everything was okay, because they expected me home already. No big deal. Yeah, that's enough on that topic. What is the best coming of age movie? So the legitimate answer is Perks of Being a Wallflower. I am obsessed with that movie. I really love that movie. It's a fantastic movie in my opinion, and it is a genuine coming of age story. But the answer that I want to give is WALL-E, because WALL-E is the greatest movie, and there's no better movie. So even though it's not truly a coming of age story, it's kind of a coming of age story in my mind, because I came to age realizing that that was the greatest movie of all time. So I guess it could be used in that way. So yeah, WALL-E. I digress. Next topic. What movies are bad but good? I have a good answer for this one. Some of you might actually get mad at me for it. I don't care, because I'm still saying that the movie's good. I'm just saying that the movie is also bad. But that is the Hocus Pocus. I don't know why I could not remember the name of the movie for a minute. Funny story, the first time I tried recording this video was the day after I watched Hocus Pocus for the first time. And, which is weird, I know. I'm so into the spooky season and Halloween stuff, and like Nightmare Before Christmas, and just all of the average white girl Halloween shit. But I've never seen Hocus Pocus, and I don't know why, I just haven't. So Joy and I watched it the night before I went out and recorded this for the first time. And obviously, for most of you people who know and enjoy and like that movie, you watched that movie from the time you were a kid, right? So you think it's a great movie. But the first time I watched it, I was an adult, and I've seen actual good media, obviously. The acting and the directing in that movie is horrible. Really bad. It's laughable for the first 15 minutes. The next 10 to 15 minutes are almost hard to watch and get through if you don't have a sentimental attachment to the movie. Then after that, the actual plot line of the movie gets so good and entertaining, and the witches obviously get so entertaining that you kind of look past it, realize it's a movie from the 90s, which you can very easily tell it is a 90s movie, which, nothing wrong with that. You know, media was good in the 90s and 2000s for the most part, sometimes, I think. I don't know, I'm thinking more music than movies. But anyways, yeah, so that one, because it's a good movie. I like the movie. I dare say I love the movie now because of the experience that I had with it, and it's a spooky movie, and I think it's a great movie. It's also just a really bad movie. It's just not well done. And if you disagree with me and you want to get mad at me in the comments, go for it. You have full right. We're all entitled to our opinions. I forgot to preface, actually I'll preface the video with that in my intro when I go back and record it, because I haven't done it yet. But yeah, so you can be mad at me all you want, that's fine. But before you leave your second hate comment, I want you to leave your first hate comment, okay? Then I want you to go watch Hocus Pocus, stop watching my video and go watch Hocus Pocus. Then come back and either leave a second hate comment because you disagree, because that's your opinion, or what's most likely going to happen is I'm going to get to see edited comments of like, yeah, no, I agree with the Hocus Pocus comment, because if you go back and watch it with that preface, you'll understand what I'm saying. Anyways, I digress. Next topic. What's your go-to comfort show / movie? Nightmare Before Christmas or WALL-E? Nightmare Before Christmas, obvious reasons, spooky season year-round. WALL-E, greatest movie of all time. Greatest movie of all time. So, and it's super easy to watch and listen to, and it's fantastic, and it's very comforting, and it's a great movie. So, WALL-E. Next topic. What is a series / movie that you feel is trash that others say is good? I forgot that I picked a lot of media topics for this one. This one I genuinely 100% fully believe this wholeheartedly that I'm about to say. Hey, nice people. Didn't want to scare the horses. The Rocky movies. Absolute trash. absolute trash. There is a huge fan base for him. I don't get it. First off, Sylvester Stallone is one of my least favorite actors of all time. I don't think he's a bad guy. He seems to be nice and funny and entertaining and other things that I've seen him in, but I genuinely think he's a horrible actor. I just do. I don't like him as an actor. I don't like a lot of his movies. The Rocky movies in particular are so bad that I have tried watching them so many times, and I can't. They are so bad. I think I've finished the first one. I've tried watching the second and third. They are awful, awful movies, and people love them for some reason. And I don't get it, because they are just genuinely bad. Again, that's probably going to piss a lot of people off. I don't care. They are just bad movies. I'm just trying to be nice to people, to wave at people and renew my hope in humanity. It's just not working today, guys. Just not working. I digress. Next topic. What is the most interesting piece of trivia you know? Coconuts have water in them. Think about that. They don't have milk. We were lied to. They have water. Okay? Yeah, so if you don't watch Bluey, you should watch Bluey. I don't care that it's a children's show. I watch it. It's fantastic. We love Bluey. Second off, there is a character in there that I feel like is purely put in there for the adults that watch the show. But it's a character called Muffin. Extremely chaotic child. Love it. Glad that I don't have a muffin myself. If you have a muffin, I apologize, but also you're gonna have a great life, because that child is gonna be a lot of fun. But they have a scene in there where the child, because if you don't have children, you wouldn't know this, which I didn't know this until I experienced being around children with our boys, Joy's boys, but our boys, because she said I could say that now, and I'm very happily gonna say that, because I love those boys to death so much. When children get tired, they're almost like a drunk person. When they're fighting the tiredness, they almost get drunk. And there's an episode where Muffin, the crazy character, is extremely tired and fighting it and needs to go to bed, but doesn't. And they're kind of acting drunk or just like a tired baby. And they just keep going around saying coconuts have water in them. And it ended up being a true statement. So yeah, there's that. That's fun trivia for the day. Right? I think. What light is it? The sun is so bright on it, I cannot tell what. I think it's a red light, but that one looks like it's the yellow light. How am I supposed to know what's going on here? Oh, now it's the green light. Okay. Go on, buddy. I'm gonna hop in behind you. You're good. I'm not going to push you. I ain't going to race you. You did leave your turn signal on, though. I'm not going to say anything to him about it, but... also, this is just me. I don't know why this is just me, but being a crotch rocket rider, if I'm on the road with another biker that is a crotch rocket, like, and we're, like, right, you know, like, in this situation, I will go up, and I'll wave at them, and I'll ride next to them to our next destination, or we might even pull over and stop and become friends. That's how it is. I don't want to do it with a Harley rider because I'm afraid I'm going to get shot. Which, I don't know if that's something that I should have a fear of, but I genuinely just feel like they have such a disdain that if I tried to do something like that and be friendly, there is a good portion of them that probably would be friendly back. But there is that 1% that terrifies me that I don't want to test it. So I normally just let them go and do their own thing. What were we talking about? Yeah, piece of trivia. I know coconuts have water in them. I digress. Next topic. What was your first ever gamer tag? Drummer Boy. This is Drummer Boy. Yep. I know. Kinda cringe. I get it. We've all had our cringe initial gamer tags. My first ever gamer tag was actually on the PS Vita. That was the first time that I'd ever had a console or a system where I had to make a gamer tag and not just like a save file. And it was Drummer Boy. That transitioned into my PS4. And then it morphed into Drummer on Wii because me and my friends created a like gamer clan
and like phase or whatever, but all of our gamer tags were just on Wii after it, which was kind of funny. Like Wii as in WII, as in like the Nintendo Wii. So we were like, all of our Fortnite tags back in the day were whatever our name was on Wii, and we just looked like we were playing on the Wii, which was really funny. I don't know why. It's still funny to me now. Then it went to Reaper, then the Reaper Scythe, then my favorite one of all time, Mr. Mayo, and now Blue, because, you know. Yeah, anyways. Next topic. What is something you do / have done to make the world, your community, a better place? Try to spread the joy. Is that the last topic? That is the last topic. Fantastic. I screenshotted this topic last because I like to end these videos on a positive note. And despite what has happened during this recording, I am going to do the same thing this time. Again, I don't have a massive influence on the world. I'm not going to change the world, and I'm okay with that. I'm just another average human being that was born into this really messed up place and is just trying their best to exist and do right. You know what I'm saying? Just do the right thing, and exist and have a reason to be happy and to make other people happy. And that's it. I want to be happy in my life, which I am. I want to make other people happy. I want to spread so much joy that I encourage other people to do the same. And I want to just help people understand, even if it's only for a day, a week, a month. Maybe it'll stick with them for their lifetime, but I highly doubt that, because again, I'm not changing the world. I'm just an average dude making stupid videos while riding my motorcycle. But I just want to remind people to be happy. I want people to remember that they have a reason to be happy, and if they don't think they have a reason to be happy, go look at yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself that you're beautiful. Tell yourself that you are happy that you exist, and smile. Maybe even do something or watch something that makes you laugh and experience it. Really focus on being happy and laughing and smiling, and try and carry that energy with you throughout the day, and tell you that there's nothing that can get you down. And I understand that that is extremely hypocritical for the events that have happened in this video, but I feel like which I'm not trying to say that you should be happy 100% of the time. Other emotions are necessary. You will get sad, you will get angry, you will have hard times. Things are not going to always be as great as you may want them to be, and that's a part of life. But the way that you conquer that is by being happy for yourself and finding a reason to keep going and making the conscious decision for yourself that you are in control of your own universe and your own happiness, and that you are going to be joyful, and that hopefully you can give that to somebody else as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, so again, I don't think it's that hypocritical. I just went on a rant earlier, which we all get those, but I still feel like I did pretty good at getting back to it. Again, like I said, I'm also extremely exhausted. It has been a very long, disappointing day, you know, which, again, we have those, but I am excited to go home. I'm very excited that I finally made it through this video, knock on wood, hopefully, recording-wise, that is, yeah, I think that's pretty much all that I want and have to talk about today, because I've been recording for way too long. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching this video, if you have. I'll talk more in the outro, I think. So, yeah, if you guys are seeing this, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the outro. Bye!
Alright, outro Blue, taking out here again. Or taking over here again, since I am doing that now, I guess. I think, I don't know, I'm not 100% sure. Again, if this video got posted and you guys have watched to this point, I truly appreciate that. My initial, I had already thought up a comment that I wanted you guys to comment at the end of this video, like I have started to do, and I just wanted to hear your guys' opinion on whether you like the Reddit videos or not, because I just wanted to try something different and new to kind of give me a new spark and motivation to take my content into its next phase. And I thought that that's what this was going to be. I still think it might be what it's going to be, but I haven't 100% decided yet. But I'm just curious about what your guys' opinion is on that. Also, if you saw the whole incident with the road rager and just everything else that I decided to talk about and get really deep into this time, I do hope you enjoyed. If anything that I said pissed you off or upset you, You're entitled to your own opinion, you know, just as much as I am mine, and I'm not trying to be someone who pisses people off or who rubs people the wrong way. And if you're the road rager out there who was acting like an absolute imbecile while I was just out there existing on my own, driving the speed limit, causing problems to absolutely nobody, and you're seeing this video, hey buddy, lighten up. I'm not even mad at you. I'm not even angry. I've had time to think about it now, and I still think everything that I said in that response was completely accurate. But just for myself, in my own closure, I'm not mad. I don't care. Just be a better person, please. It's simply, that's all it is. And you guys can probably already hear it already. I'm getting very emotional about how hard it is to stay a positive person in today's day and age. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep doing it. Yeah, but that's just why I think that incident got to me so much. Especially because this was my third time trying to record this video. I was hot. I was tired. As I mentioned before, the second time I tried recording this video, I had a UPS driver cuss me out because he didn't know how to drive. And I was like, you know what? That was a sign. Maybe that recording wasn't supposed to work. Maybe I was supposed to have better energy in the third one. And no. So I'm taking it as a sign of this video shouldn't be uploaded, or it should be uploaded for the emotional reasons that I'm going to upload it for. Because maybe people need to see this. You know, maybe people need to see a real side, a real human side of blue, being blue. Just, you know, something new. Anyways, yeah, I just leave a comment. I don't even know at this point. If you want to, still let me know if you like the Reddit content, because we still kind of did it. I feel like I still was able to push through and try and be as happy as I could about it in the end. And I really do mean everything that I said there at the end on the last topic, that I really don't feel like I'm a special person and I'm not going to change the world, but I do want to spread the message that I want people to find a reason to be happy, and that I really just want people to do things to make other people happy as well. Not that you need to go out and burn the world down by doing things to make other people happy and laugh and giggle. I'm just saying, like, just be a genuine, just try and be a human and try and be happy yourself. And if you are happy to be you and happy for being yourself around other people, that energy will spread, you know? So, and I obviously think today is a great example of the fact that the world needs that. Which I might have just made up my mind that I need to post this video so that way people can see, even when you are trying to be positive all the time, there are things that try to bring you down. But, you know, you just gotta keep going with it. Yeah, so anyways, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I think I've rambled enough for one day. This video is probably like over an hour at this point of absolute nonsense that nobody is going to watch or listen to, or anything like that. But if you did, I do appreciate it. You guys already know the normal things you're supposed to do on YouTube at this point. I want to shut off my content creator brain for the rest of the evening and just be happy to exist and to be alive and to be who I am and spend time with my fiance and just have a better evening. So I hope all of you guys are having a great morning, day, evening, whatever this is, or multiple days if it took you multiple days to watch this behemoth of a video. I love you all so very much. Thank you all so much for the constant support. Obviously, the message for this one is to continue to spread the joy, and please don't be a piece of shit. Yeah, I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.